Today on Geek Chic TV, I'm going to show you 2 ways that you can create a video backdrop for less than $20. I get asked all the time, how did I create my backdrop? Where did I get it? How much did it cost? Well, I created it myself for less than $20. All you need is a couple of rolls of washi tape. They can be picked up from Target, Kmart, a supply store for a couple of dollars. I used about 5 rolls for this wall here, and I probably have used only about half a roll for this side. And the other thing you'll need is a Stanley knife. Tie in your ponytail and let's get started. To remember when designing, it's always a good idea to plan your design out first. That way you're not going to waste your time or your materials. With my design being abstract, I didn't put a lot of thought into it, but I needed to make sure that my lines were straight and that every time I came to a point here like this one, I made sure the washi tape came out a little bit so that I could get a really clean line and cut with the Stanley knife on the opposite side. And then I didn't have 2 different types of, two lines crossing over of the washi tape, giving me a darker spot in the center. This will give you a really sharp, chic looking final product. The second thing to remember is that when you are pulling the washi tape out is before you make your cut, pull the washi tape out a little bit over to the side. That way that you can cut on this side of the line and make it really chic. By having that extra little tail, it'll also help you if you make the cut a little too high, you have some extra room to play with. You can always pull the tape off, reposition it, and then make another cut. So allow yourself a few little tails and I assure you, it'll save you a lot of headache in the end. You won't be running short on tape because you've wasted it by having really long lines that don't quite meet where you want them to meet. Number 3, practice. Practice on a sheet of paper, laying out the washi tape, cutting it, putting it in different directions. This will help you to get a really good feel for how it moves and what you need to do when you lay it on the wall. And this practice is definitely time well spent because you don't want to be marking your wall with unnecessary marks if you don't have to. 4, if you're stuck for ideas and just not quite sure exactly how you tie your backdrop into your brand, or you just looking for inspiration and ideas, check out Pinterest. I've put a link below to a board that I've created of some really cool designs that you could use for your business. Jump on, have a click, have a look around, and maybe even try Googling some yourself. As I mentioned, we are doing 2 separate backdrops today for less than $20. I've cleared away this wall here because I want to create a different backdrop. I don't want to have the same on this wall as on this wall because I've only got a small space in this studio and I like to create that space into different areas so that my videos don't look the same all the time. All I need to do is move the camera to a different location and I have a completely different backdrop. Today's backdrop, I'm going to use triangles, and these triangles were just picked up from Target for a pack of 50 for $5. Now they have a variety of different shapes in there at the moment, but if you can't get these at Kmart, another place that you can look online is for wall decals. They are low cost and don't cost a lot of money if you can get a sheet with a variety of different ones on there. The other place you can go is to your local sign shop, one that does vinyl stickering. You can ask them for offcuts and you can cut out shapes yourself, Or you might be able to talk to them and do a bit of a deal to see if they can laser cut them to the shape that you want, just using some of the offcuts. So Kmart has some gold circles in there at the moment. They have some diamonds and things that are all glittery and gorgeous, but these ones suit my brand colors, so I'm going to use these. Couple of things to remember before you get started is to clean the surface. Make sure that it's dust free, and that way you're not going to get little bumps underneath the vinyl. The other thing is to, again, plan your design. I can't stress this enough because I've been there. I've rushed in many times as a creative and thought, yes, this is what I'm going to do. I'm so excited, only to be disappointed, 5-10 minutes in because it's not turning out the way I have wanted it to, and I've lost money on the materials that I've wasted. The other thing is, when you are laying the vinyl pieces down, just smooth them out with your hand, and if you find that they have tiny little air bubbles underneath, get a pin, a really fine tipped pin, and just prick them like you would if you were contacting a book, and smooth out the air bubble. That way they'll be completely flat and they'll look gorgeous. The last thing I want to talk to you about is position. I want you to think really hard about where you will position yourself in front of your backdrop. You want to make sure that there's nothing jutting out the side of your head or coming out the side of your neck that is going to distract your viewers from your message. You just want to be standing there in front of your backdrop looking glorious, knowing that it looks chic, and so do you, because you've created it for next to nothing. It hasn't cost you hardly anything, but it has vastly improved the look and feel and professionalism of your videos. I can't believe the final result looks this good and that it only cost me an hour of my time and less than $20 to achieve. Head on over to Facebook because I'd love to hear your ideas, as well as have a look at your results of how you've used this information to create your own gorgeous looking backdrops for videos. If you have any questions regarding the process, drop them in the comments below, or head on over to Facebook and place them there, and I will answer them as soon as I can. I look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Geek Chic TV. I'll see you soon. Bye.